West Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. See, they thought that people didn't have nothing that old over there.
We have another Medu scholar. I want everybody to
Brother Sanjetti.
These are Amara Squad heavyweights right here. This is our brother Sanjetti.
Peace. Peace, King.
Sanjetti, expert in Nile Valley culture, but he's also an expert in West African culture. So, and he's been to this museum before, and so, Brother Sanjetti, since you're up new, I want you to talk a little bit about Nile Valley, Africa, and comparisons of West African. I want you to talk about some of the symbolism, whether or not they came in contact with each other or not. They came from the same root. So talk about Nile Valley culture and its relationship to some of these artifacts.
All right, thank you, Brother Reggie. Appreciate you.
My bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm a Rock Squad heavyweight.
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, right off the bat here, you see that this mask, you see the checkerboard design. You also find that checkerboard design in Kemet on floors. Okay. You also find it later on checkerboard floors of Masonic lodges. Okay. But here we have it in West Africa. You also have it in Kemet as well. All right. Of course, it has a lot to do with geometry. Okay, and patterns. So sacred geometry is our science. Okay.
Kemet, I thought was Africa.
Yes, Kemet is okay.
West Africa, you're breaking it up. It's like it's not Africa.
Well, it's so different regions. Kemet is northeast.
Yeah.
West Africa is...
Kemet is Egypt.
Right, so let's do it this way. The place that's called to the Arab Republic of Egypt today, that is the proper term is Kemet. Okay. Well, one of the proper terms, as attested from the 11th dynasty. Is that correct? All right. So when I say Kemet, Egypt. All right. So, all right. Any other questions on that part? Are we all good? All right. Now here we're talking about West Africa, and there's a relationship between East Africa and West Africa, as well as Central and South Africa as well. Okay. And Sheikh Anta Diop, okay, tells us in one of his books, I'm going to paraphrase, right, that scholars cannot be afraid to connect Egypt with the rest of Africa, all right? This is a prime job that we have, because Kemet is to Africa
what
as
Greece and Rome
is to
the Western
Europe, or to the so-called Western world, all right? So, in one of his books called The Cultural Unity of Black Africa. Okay. In this work, as well as some of his other work, he makes linguistic connections, as well as the Farbinga as well. Because by linguistic connections, association between West African languages, East African, South African languages, once you get a linguistic connection, you'll understand the cultural connection, right? In the spirit of Pan-Africanism, but you start by understanding we have common terms together. That establishes the kinship, that establishes the relationship. Okay? For example, in Liberia, in the Vai language, the word for sun is Ra. We know that Ra is a word for sun in Kemet. Right? And there's at least 15 different African languages throughout the continent where Ra is the word for sun. Okay? It could be Ra, it could be Ro, Re, Lo, Le, Oriso or Orisa, like in Ethiopia. Okay? All these things are related. So once you get that relationship established, then we can understand our kinship. Okay. So again, back to the checkerboard floor, and I wish I had a picture. Just kind of going off the whim here. We have the same patterns. So at some point, maybe somebody could pull up on a phone, like checkerboard design in Egypt as a as search terms, and then just go back to this. Did anybody take a picture of this? You can. I would. Right? Get some pictures, document, and that's important. Whenever you see things like this, document.